Alright filmmakers, this is Christian Schuh and I'm back at my channel, and let's just dive right in. Today I will give you the 5 reasons to start filmmaking and to become a filmmaker in 2025. Let's dive right in. Number 1 is very clear. It's the future. I mean, when was the last time you've seen an advertisement that worked that wasn't a video, that was text or a picture? It's quite a while ago, right? And because of the declining attention span in people, I mean, years ago, decades ago, we had an attention span that was 12 seconds, goldfish, yeah. Now, then it was decreasing to 7 seconds. Now we're talking about the Gen Z generation that has an attention span thanks to social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat. We're talking about an attention span from a few seconds, 3 to 4 seconds. Also, that's why in the nowadays Hollywood movies that are made especially for this kind of target group, you see a lot of editing, a lot of cuts. Another angle and another cut. And yeah, as a filmmaker, this is something that you weave into your techniques, but it also makes sure that your job is safe for the next few years, because basically pictures and text doesn't work anymore. It's about video, and video is the future. If you are like me, and you love being creative already when you've been a little boy or little girl, but at the same time you're fascinated by technical equipment, then filmmaking is definitely the right thing for you, because you can press a lot of buttons, yeah? But at the same time you can think about a story that you want to tell, and you can be creative, and you can imagine a lot that you then translate into visuals. And I don't know about you, but for me, this is something deeply, deeply satisfying. Another reason why you should become a filmmaker in 2025 is definitely the advantage to travel. Traveling means getting to know new cultures, new perspectives, especially for your films. And these days, you're not bound as a filmmaker, you're not bound to one location and one location only. In fact, it's very normal to travel a lot. I mean, look at me. I'm regularly traveling between Germany and Malaysia, the UAE, but also Italy and France and Spain and UK and Denmark and Slovakia and Czech Republic and Poland and other countries where I regularly am. And it's always a pleasure to meet new people, or meet people that you know already from past projects, and work together with them. Switzerland as well, I just realized, get to know them deeper and build relationships without borders. And this is something that is truly fascinating me. And when I see different cultures, different perspectives on life, I love to translate that into my visuals. And here you can really become creative. Now let's talk about impact. I believe that every filmmaker starts to be a filmmaker because he or she wants to achieve something that is deeper than oneself. And if I think about telling a story to an audience that I don't even know, but this audience will be triggered by the emotions that I lay down in this film, in this content, in this video, whatever it is. And they will be triggered by these emotions. And I can receive a reaction, again, like from an audience that I don't even know. And this audience then is doing something because of that film. Of course, you have to be careful for who you are taking videos, because you want to have a good impact, right? But if you think about that, isn't that wonderful to really have the possibility, to maybe even push people into a certain direction, they wouldn't think about it without your film, without your commercial, without your content that you have produced. To me, this is very beautiful. And the fifth reason why you should become a filmmaker in 2025 is, again, another very emotional one from my own perspective. I love my freedom. I love my creative freedom, and I love to choose with whom I'm working. I'm able to do that, and you can be able to do that too. You don't have a 9-to-5 job. Your job is different. Your work is different. Let me give you an example. Now is 9:15 local time in Malaysia, PM. 9:15 PM. And I'm sitting here and I'm doing this. I don't have to do this. I don't have to record like some help, some support for filmmakers just like me, like for beginners, for intermediate or for professionals. I don't have to do this, but I love to do that. I love to help people, climbing up the ladder, getting better and better. And if I have a chance to help you in what you're doing, what you love doing, then isn't that just perfect? And that's what I also want to say with this last point. If you watching this video already, you are thinking about, should I be a filmmaker? Over 10 years ago, I took that leap of faith. I came from a totally different background. I had no idea of film school. I had no idea of filming. I've been never to film school. I learned everything by myself. And it was one of the best decisions of my entire life to go that way and to pursue this dream that I had, this crazy thought that I had in my brain, planted in when I was a little child playing with Lego bricks, TV studios, and building up TV sets and movie sets back then. And that was what I always wanted to do, even though I forget it on the way. I had forgotten it on the way. But when I remembered it, I couldn't get it out of my brain anymore. And then I just pursued it. And this is what I can say is the most important thing. If your gut, your intuition, your heart tells you that you should follow that path and become a filmmaker, just follow it. Don't listen to the rest around you. Listen to yourself, and you can achieve anything you want. And with this, we are at the end, and I truly hope that I've been able to help you on your filmmaking journey. And if I was of any help, I would be very happy if you could help me too. And like the video, maybe put a comment below, and of course subscribe to my channel to see my future updates. And until you see me again and I see you again, keep it rolling.